if you young, right now is the best time to take the biggest risk of your life. You don't got no bills to pay, no major bills, because you might have a car note or something. But you don't have no rent, you don't got no water bills, no electric bills. You don't have no family to raise. You don't have kids to spend money on or a wife that you got to provide for. And to be honest, you probably don't got a whole lot of real money that you could even lose in the first place. You could fail many times at something. Like if you want to do a business, you could start 10 businesses and fail at all of them. But with life, you only get one shot at this. Whenever your time is up, whenever it's time to die, and that's it. What you don't want to do is be on your deathbed thinking about all the things that you could have done differently or everything you could have went after, but you decided not to. You wanted to play it safe. I say under 25, but really under 30, especially if y'all still at home with y'all's parents or still in school. You need to be taking risks every day. I'm talking about like damn near living every day like it's your last day here on earth, because you literally have nothing to lose yet. You don't want to wait until you 35 with 3 kids and a wife and you decide to go start up your first business and put all your money on the line. Invest all your money into this business that may or may not work, and then got to start from zero that way, because now you put other people in jeopardy. I still think you can take risk at that age and in that situation, but it's going to have way more consequences than it would if you was to take all your big risk right now while you're young, while nobody's dependent on you, and while you have 30 chances to fuck up, really unlimited chances to fuck up. I'm 18 years old. I got my own business. I make over $100,000 a year from home. I don't have no job, and y'all see I got my own place. My point is, I took big ass risks. I literally could have played football in college, but I chose to not play football and just focus on this, focus on my business, focus on making money. I dropped out of college because I did end up going to college, not for football, but just to go, because I didn't want to play football. That was the first big risk I took. I was playing football ever since I was like, I'd say in 6th grade. And then I just decided I didn't want to do it no more. When I graduated high school, the next big risk I took was starting this business that I got going, which I'm selling clothes. My clothing brand is called Detox, if y'all want to go check it out on Instagram. I was working at Walmart, and I invested my whole month's worth of money into my business, which was like $2,000 maybe. I was working part-time at Walmart in high school. So I took that whole month, my first month working there, and dumped it all into my business. That was like a big risk at the time, because $2,000 to I think I was 17-year-old, that's a lot of money, especially that's your first time ever working a job. I felt rich right there, but I ain't do nothing with it except put it into my business. And as y'all can see, it paid off. So the next risk I took, I went to college for about a semester and decided it wasn't for me, so I dropped out. And that was like a really big risk, because as many of y'all may know, everybody's parents, for the most part, they want y'all to go to college. If you're not going to college, they automatically gonna think you a bum. And I had to convince my parents, like, no, it's so many other ways to make it outside of college. I think going to college is a risk, and not going to college is a risk, because there's pros and cons to both. But yeah, I had dropped out. And so after I dropped out, I knew what I had told myself. I had to go hard with whatever I'm doing. But the thing is, with college, you can always go back if you decide to later on in life. So that's why I say, if you don't think you want to do that right now, you don't got to do it, bro. It's your life. So yeah, after that, I went real hard with my business, stacked up my bread. I took a really big risk right after that. I moved out my parents' crib and got my own place, signed a whole year lease, and now I'm paying rent every month. Almost $2,000 in rent, which at 18, I didn't know nothing about paying rent, paying bills, getting groceries, cooking. I didn't know nothing about this, keeping the house clean. It was all new to me when I first moved in, but I had to figure out along the way. And I knew I just wanted more freedom, and I wanted to just be on my own time. And I felt like I needed to isolate myself to get to the next level. But that was another big risk that I took. As y'all can see, I'm taking risk after risk after risk, and I'm just attacking life. And that's how I want y'all to go after life, the same way I am. Because every time I make one of these risks like this, and older family members, they tell me, like, man, I wish I would have been doing some of these things you were doing when I was your age. I probably would have made it by now. Every time they say something like that, I think, I don't want to be your age telling my grandkids or telling my son, I wish I would have did that when I was your age. I'm trying to do all of that shit right now, you feel me? I know I only got one chance at this. You only gonna be 18 one time. You only gonna be 25 one time. You gotta treat every day like it actually matters. I had to stop playing the damn game all day like I used to in high school, because all of that shit is meant to distract you and keep you dumb. Stuff like TV, video games, social media, scroll on Instagram all day. All of that's cool, and if you got some free time, it's cool to be on that stuff for a little bit, because you gotta have balance. I believe in entertainment, but I'm talking about if you just doing that all day, like most of my peers, most of the people my age, most of my generation, everybody just be on Instagram all day or playing the game or trying to talk to hoes, stuff like that, bro. You realize all of that stuff, it ain't going nowhere. So you could put all of that to the side for right now and focus on taking risk every day, bro. If you do that, I promise you, your life will be 10 times better than it would be if you don't take no risk. I'm gonna give y'all an example with what's gonna happen if you don't take no risk. You gonna have the same job for 30 years, same girl for the rest of your life, and you don't even want the girl for real, but you too scared to go after any other girls, or you too scared to be alone, so you just stay with that same girl that you don't even like, or stay with that same dude that you don't really like, but you there because it's safe and it's better than nothing. You hang around the same group of friends that you know you don't really fit in with them, and you don't really like how they act, and y'all don't got the same goals, and they not pushing you to be better, but they your boys though, or they your homegirls. Y'all been locked in since y'all was young. You not gonna improve at all. You gonna look up and 10 years go by, you still got the same amount of money in your bank account, still with that same toxic ass baby daddy or baby mama that you've been with since you was in high school. And like I said, the risk that you taking, it don't even gotta be with just money. It could be with talking to the girl that you like, man, making that YouTube channel that you've been wanting to make, taking that class you've been thinking about taking. Bro, it's so many things, but I'm sure you guys have something in mind that you've been wanting to do that's a little risky. I'm telling you, bro, take that risk. Every day you should be looking for different risks to take. Obviously, you don't want to be nothing illegal like robbing and scamming and stuff like that. I'm not telling you to go do that. You got to take risks. That's how you grow as a man. You should be looking to fail. After you take so many risks and you fail so many times, you won't be afraid to fail no more. You're going to be looking for failure, because you know with every loss comes a lesson. Matter of fact, there's no way you could lose. When every time you do think you lose, you learn something. So really, when you look at it like that, can you really lose? I'll give y'all an example. Whenever I first started my business, I think on like the 3rd or 4th month, I dropped some new clothes, and literally I'd say like nobody bought my clothes. I might have had probably like 10 orders at max, and before that I was doing like 150 orders every time I dropped some new clothes. I only had 10 orders, and that broke my heart, and I thought it was game over for me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But after a while, I started to realize, I started to go back and just look at what I did wrong. And I looked at it like, I'm not out the game. I just did something wrong. And I wouldn't have known that had I not went wrong there. So now I know what not to do. And I can come back stronger for the next time I drop some clothes. I just took it as a lesson, not a loss. So I look at it as I'm still undefeated. If y'all watched the NBA Finals not too long ago, it was the Dallas Mavericks versus the Boston Celtics, and that's my team, Dallas Mavericks, because I'm from Dallas. Shout out to Dallas. But yeah, when them boys lose in the finals, they don't just stop playing basketball. They take their L, you know, let the other team enjoy their win. They go back in the off season, go to free agency, move around some people, you know, make some changes, do what they got to do, and they work their ass off in that off season. They come back next season ready to play and ready to go after that title again. That's how you got to look at life, as far as taking risks and accepting losses, learning how to lose and learning how to win. This is another way you can look at life, and this is my favorite way to look at life. All of this shit at this age, at 18, bro, is really a game to me. As long as you're not doing nothing illegal, I look at it like I have unlimited lives. I could start 10 businesses and fail at all of them, not make no money, all of them. I could lose $10,000 and start over and go run it right back up. If I lost this place, if I had to move back home with my parents and I lost all my money and lost my dog over here, of course it might hurt for a little bit. But at the end of the day, I know life ain't over. Like, I can keep going. I'm still 18, you know. I got plenty more years. I'm not even in my 20s yet. And if you are in your 20s, you still in your 20s. You're not in your 30s yet. So you got plenty of time, bro. When you open your eyes and really expand your mind and realize, I don't have nothing to lose. Literally, I'm 18 years old. I don't have nothing to lose. Why am I not taking 100 risks every day? Once you realize that, bro, that's so powerful. Because anything is possible. Like I said, bro. Let me show y'all my tat. If y'all ain't seen it, it say everything is possible for the one who believes. That's a scripture from straight from the Bible. And it's way easier to take a risk and believe that it'll be possible when you have nothing to lose. It's way easier to believe you can make $1 million off your business when you ain't got nothing to lose. Versus when you got 3 kids and you got a mortgage you gotta pay every month, and you got a car note you gotta pay. You got all these different expenses, bro. It's way easier to take a risk and believe that it could be possible when you got nothing to lose. I'm telling y'all, bro. If you a young man like me and you seen a girl, you seen a baddie out at the mall or something, you wanted to go up to her so bad, but you was too scared, you know, she was just too bad for you to go up to her. That feeling of regret when you get back home, like, damn, I should have said something to her. That shit hurt, don't it? And if you say no, you lying. Cause every time I see a girl that's like a 10 and I don't say nothing, I'll be thinking about that all day, bro. I'm like, damn, bro, she just a girl. All I had to do was go up to her, and she probably would have said yeah, cause she was already looking at me. And now I ain't never gonna see her again. Think of it like this: you 35 years old, and you think back to when you was 18, you had that business idea. You might think like, damn, if I would have started that shit and took it serious, I probably could have been a millionaire by now. But now you 35. It's still possible, but you done wasted 17 years. If you see in this video, then this is your sign. Go ahead, bro. Take that risk. You don't got no excuse at this point. I want to hear some of the risks that y'all might take. I want y'all to comment it down below, some risks that y'all been thinking about taking. If y'all go look up some millionaires interviews and y'all look at what age they got rich, most of them will tell y'all they didn't get rich till they was in their 40s or 50s, guys. Y'all got plenty of time. So I'm telling y'all, please take risks. If y'all don't get nothing else from this video, just take risks, bro. I don't want to see y'all like some of my homeboys who don't listen to me. They wake up every day, you know, they get on the game all day, smoke, talk to some hoes, and then go to sleep and do that shit every single day. I don't want to see y'all like that and then come to me asking me for money or go to their parents still asking them for money. I want to see y'all either winning or losing. I don't want to see y'all not trying and not doing nothing. If you not winning or losing, then you ain't doing shit. If you losing, then that means you trying, all right? If you not trying, then I think you worse than a loser. I'm just making this video to inspire my generation to take a whole lot more risks. Anybody can do it, bro. Like, I'm not special. In high school, bro, I was in the bottom 10% of my class as far as my grades, you know, GPA, stuff like that. Anybody can do it, bro. You just gotta take hella risk and don't be scared to lose. But like I said, after you take so many losses, you ain't scared to lose. You're not afraid of nothing, bro. Your fear of failure can paralyze you. It paralyzed me for like 9 months. I have a different YouTube channel and I didn't post for like 9 months because I'm like, shoot, I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to post anymore. And 3 months go by and I'm like, nah, I'm not even gonna post no more because it's been so long. It ain't even no point. And I don't want my videos to start flopping. But on that 9th month, I finally realized, bro, you don't have nothing to lose. Like, why are you so scared? It ain't shit to lose. So what if your video get 0 views? That means nobody saw it, so nobody saw you fail. If your video get 100 views, then that means 100 people gained something from watching this video. You helped out 100 people today. That's what I had to tell myself. So when you look at it like this, bro, you can't lose. You literally can't lose. You just gotta have a different perspective on everything. The one thing you gotta focus on is taking that risk. If you could say you took that risk, then you did your job. I saw this from some YouTuber or author of a book. I forgot who it was, but this is like the best advice I ever heard in my life. And it's simple. It ain't even nothing mind-blowing. But worrying about something is pointless. Because whether you worry or not, whatever you're worrying about, you know what you gotta do. So why don't you just do the thing? Spend more time focusing on doing what you gotta do and less time worrying about it. Because whether you worry about it or not, you still got to get it done. So you might as well just get it done, you know? When you stop worrying, it takes a whole lot of pressure off of the situation. And you'll be able to focus more clearly on what you got to do. One of the biggest reasons I'm talking about this, because like I said earlier in the video, I don't want y'all to live with regrets. Because I don't want to live with regrets. Just go ask y'all parents or uncles, what's something that you wish you would have did when you were my age? I'm sure they could go on for hours and hours and hours of things that they could have did when they was your age. They could talk about it all day. And sometimes you just don't know these things until you get to that age. You might as well figure out as much as you can while you're young. That's why I tell y'all, read a lot of books, watch a lot of YouTube videos as far as self-educating yourself. Just fuck up a lot. Like, Lou, you gotta take a lot of L's and get a lot of experiences so you can learn from them. I think the best way to learn is from real life experiences. You can watch all the YouTube videos and read all the books you want. If you're not making real life experiences and going through things on your own, you don't have nothing to show for it. You don't have none of your own knowledge to back it up and go back to whenever you facing a real life situation in the future. Take at least one risk every day. That's all you got to do. It's simple. Before y'all go, I got a risk for y'all right now. If you don't have a business, but you're thinking about starting one, Shopify is the best platform for you to sell products for your business online. So click the link in my description and go sign up for a Shopify account. You'll get like the first month for $1, and then after that it's like $30 a month. But that first month should give you enough time to figure out how to set up your website. And I'm gonna catch y'all next time.